As we gather this Sunday for our prayer, I'm conscious of the fact that in the last 4 or 5 weeks we've had a wedding just about every single weekend. And one of the questions I love to ask couples who come here for marriage, whether they're from the parish or whether they're from beyond, whether it's the rest of the archdiocese or even outside of the archdiocese, and people come from everywhere. But one of the questions I ask is, when and where did you ask your wife to marry you, assuming it was the man who asked the woman? And it usually is, and they always go into a kind of a long, detailed description, whether it was something romantic. They may have gone back to the restaurant of their first date, or their park that they love to go and visit regularly as a couple. Wherever it is, it's always, interesting, the location where we ask this big question, will you marry me? I think it's wonderful for them to remember and understand. Today in the Gospel, Jesus was in Caesarea Philippi, a place where it was had all kinds of shrines built to some of the false gods of the past of the Jewish people. The gods of Baal and certainly Caesar had a temple there erected to him, the Caesar who was overwatching the people, overwatching all of the Roman Empire. That's the place where Jesus asked this very, very important question. And so today, we, in the midst of our city, as I'm standing here right below the statue of a priest who long ago tried to bring temperance to Salem, and right up the street from us is another statue of a famous Salem citizen, Nathaniel Hawthorne. And all of in this important place, we ask this question: who do you say that Jesus Christ is? For Peter and for all the apostles, they answered, "You are the Messiah." And if we can say that also, it's the same grace that St. Peter received to say, "I believe in you, Jesus, even though I've not seen all that you will do for us in your life, death, and resurrection. I believe that you are the Messiah, the one sent from God to save the whole world." And so whether we are here in Salem, surrounded by the beauty of our city, or whether we're in a town near Galilee, near where Jesus grew up and was born and lived and died, Jesus Christ is the same here and there, yesterday and today and forever. And so as we continue to reflect and think about all the ways that we understand and know Jesus Christ, we might ask ourselves this day, what do I believe about Jesus? Do I believe that he is the Messiah that has come into our world to save us, all of us? And then as a result of that, how is that changing what I do in my life? Certainly, knowing Jesus changed the arc of the lives of all of the apostles and disciples, and it can change the arc of our lives also. That's the challenge, to say Jesus is the Messiah, and then to live that truth in our lives.